So welcome back to PowerWash Simulation 2. This is episode 2, so if you did miss the first episode, feel free to obviously go back. So we actually completed our first job in the last installment, so we're actually going into our second job at the moment. Now I've actually just checked just to see how much money we actually have at the moment. So we only have $200, so it's not enough to obviously keep adjusting and furnishing the new warehouse that we have here. So I don't know if I'd done it on the previous episode, so I'm just going to show you what we have here. So obviously we actually have a blank warehouse here. Then obviously we have sort of the garage, obviously where all our tools and equipment is stored, and we actually did complete our first job outside here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into the task menu, see what actually our next job is. Oh, got a little bit of an office here as well, which is cool. Ah, okay, look, so this was obviously the first one that we actually done, which obviously was the removal van. So, oh wow, we've got a little Kit Kat. So we've got our cats here. Oh yeah, so actually, now in the first power washer, obviously we had some of these sort of things that we actually started completing. So we obviously done the mayor's house and some of the other things. So it's cool that they've actually done a little bit of homage to number one. So without further ado, let's actually open our task menu. Okay, so it looks like obviously we're going to be doing a public facility at the moment. So this one's actually $400 at the moment, which is great. So for any okay, so obviously we have our ladder and store. Oh, look, the cats are actually following us. Can we spray him? No, of course he's not going to let us spray. Okay, so let's actually stick with the green nozzle. So I think what we're going to do, let's start on the trim itself. So let's focus on this area. Now I think what was quite nice is obviously I was quite worried about how people would actually interact with these sort of videos, because I know it's not obviously for everyone watching someone actually clean, but I mean I find it quite therapeutic, so it's actually nice that I was actually able to receive a lot of positive comments about when part 2 is going to come out. So I kind of didn't want people to wait. So okay, so we've unlocked that bit. So it did say it's a facility, but what that facility is, I'm not entirely sure. Now, I actually just noticed as well, in the top left, it actually gives you a percentage. I didn't actually clock that in the last episode, so kind of gives me an idea of how much how much is left to clean. Now, in case you obviously didn't see the previous episode, obviously now we've got different nozzles here. So we've got a yellow one, which is actually quite strong, but I think it's a little bit more concentrated. So I've got the left one, got the red one, which is obviously a lot finer, and then the black one, but it does more surface area, but it takes a lot longer. I think I'm going to stick with this because it doesn't look like whatever's actually on this black material here, it doesn't seem to be that thick. So let's just keep with the black nozzle just to remove all this excess. So in case actually you missed the previous episode, now one of the nice things about the game is you don't actually have to get every bit of dirt. You can actually miss some little bits and it's still going to tick it off, which is quite nice. So it looks like we've actually nearly finished this job. It doesn't seem to be quite a long job. Oh, perfect. There you go, I think we're all done. No, you you cannot do that to me. So wait, we actually have to clean... What, is it an actual toilet? Do you know what we need to change? Let's actually get... Okay, so we've got 2 extensions. So we've obviously got the medium extension as well as the short. So I'm actually going to do the short one. So let's actually change the nozzle as well. Yeah, so it looks like obviously got to be using yellow on this one. Okay, so now let's just... I think it's better if we actually focus on doing little things at a time. Otherwise it can be quite overwhelming. So let's focus on this orange trim. Now I'm not entirely sure what is going to be the stronger gun. So we've got this gun here. Or this one. So I'm just going to do a little... Yeah, do you know what? I actually think the white one's going to be a lot stronger. So let's actually keep this white one. And especially with this extension, we can actually go quite high. I mean, look at the difference. I can actually appreciate the art style in these games as well, because they are quite cartoony, quite animated, but I mean, look at the level of detail. You have the shop over here, which actually looks quite nice. Let's finish the trim on the top. Okay, so we're actually doing quite well here. So we've completed all this side. So it just looks like we've got this little side here, as well as actually the front. And then we can actually probably go inside to actually complete the final bit. So let's get this last bit from the top. I mean, just look at the colours here. I mean, they've done a great job. I mean, you look at actually the first one, it's night and day. I mean, the first one, it had cool art style. It was still graphically impressive, but not as close as this one. Let's actually get rid of what's on the door. I mean, I don't actually know what this kind of dirt is and where it's actually come from. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's the joy with these games. I mean, you can actually miss little things, and then you spending all your time trying to actually find out what you got wrong. Oh my god. The fuck is this shit? Wow, this is bad. Okay. Do you know what? I can't even shut the door. I mean, if this... Wow, look at this. Yeah, I mean, as we go, we're definitely going to have to improve the gun. I mean, the gun's quite good now, but you can actually see how long it's actually taking me just to do, like, this small little area. And as we continue throughout the game, we're going to have to start doing larger and larger areas and different objects. So yeah, we'll definitely have to improve the gun, but we'll do that when we get more and more money, so I'm not really that worried at the moment. I think what's nice is these games aren't challenging, but they're just really, really relaxing. I mean, look at the difference already. Look at the colour on it. It's really, really optimised. Okay, so I'm just going to do this bit before I get back into the ceiling. Just change it up a little bit. Okay, so it looks like we've got some green stuff here, which might actually have to use soap on that. Okay, so let's continue with the ceiling. Yeah, I'm quite interested just to see what will be in the actual next level. So we've done the removal van, and now we're actually doing the toilets. So it'll be interesting what the next actual set will be. I know in the last game it was a lot of kind of fairground sort of things, so it'll be interesting if they bring that back or whether they're going to go completely different with it. Okay, so the ceiling's complete. I think now I want to do the actual orange trim. Okay, so the green does come out with the green nozzle, which is quite cool, so we don't actually have to change. Oh, is that kind of like a silver toilet? I think the next step's going to be the floor. Okay, so let's clean the bin. So the bin's now clean. So what I'm actually missing, I'm missing on the trim. Oh wow, look at all this. Okay, so let's change the nozzle to something a little bit stronger. I mean, I like the fact that you can actually pivot the gun. That's quite cool. Right, so we need it horizontal. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot stronger than the green, but it's just, I think it's kind of meant to pick up the finer things, because if we had to do the whole thing with the yellow, it would take forever. Right, so let's get the handrail. Handrail's complete. Is there anything left in the toilet? I didn't even rate the toilet. God, how simple, and I missed it completely. I mean, most men forget that, so be kind to me. Look how clean that's getting. Okay, so we just got this hairdryer to do. And then I think this side of the bathroom is now complete. I could be wrong. We've got to go under. Yeah. Well, look at us go. So now everything is completed. We've just got this side of the bathroom to do. Now, I've always wondered what actually this would be like as a job. I mean, I know that simulation games, they kind of give you an idea of what it would actually be like to actually do these sort of tasks. And they obviously make it quite enjoyable. But, you know, in the everyday life, is it quite a difficult job to do, or is it quite strenuous? I mean, you're not going to be doing bathrooms like this every day. But it's quite unique. I've done it again. I did not know that you had to open it. Wow. I tell you, at least they've made this game quite interactive. Okay, so let's change the nozzle. Yeah, so yellow's probably the better all-rounder. Okay, so I've just got the bottom bit. Perfect. Okay, so the changing table is now all complete. So all we got... Oh, okay, that's got completed. Do you know what? Let's just do this. Let's open the changing table and do the top bit. I think that's going to save me some time. I mean, I've touched every appliance. Oh, perfect. I was about to say, I've touched every appliance in this game. And I didn't know how to interact with it. Okay, so what have we got left on the hairdryer? Perfect. Okay, so all we got left now is the inner wall and the inner wall top. Okay, so we've got the top done. So now it's just... Is that it? No, we're still actually looking for the inner wall. Okay, so it's actually this wall now. Okay, so it's a little bit done. Perfect. Okay, so job complete. So we got $600 for that job. So, okay, so let's just finish. Yeah, so obviously that's where I was shocked when it obviously got raised. Okay, so you'd be delighted to learn that your public facility kinetic sensors have been updated and it's been more successful reintegrated into our new public convenience network just in time for the upcoming Equinox Festival. I can state with confidence that you've been hearing from us again. Tessa, okay, that's cool. So, cash earnings, $400 and PowerWash point bonuses, $30. Okay, so bank balance at the moment, $600 in the account. So let's just continue. Okay, so now we've actually got a campsite. So on this campsite, we're actually going to get $600. Okay, so we've got this campsite here. Now, this is actually going to be our next job, and we have $600 to earn. So that'll actually get us to about, what is it, $1,200. So then we can actually start upgrading our equipment, which will be good. Okay, so let's just start off with this little light here. I think it's good to actually start with all the little objects first. So let's do some stones. Now I'm going to try the green nozzle solely because I do think the green nozzle, even though it's not as powerful as the yellow one, I just think overall it's a better all-rounder. I want to do this job as quick as I can. Let me get that money. Okay. I'm going to be more cautious. I kind of want to see everything actually like flash up just because I don't want to be going over spots that I've actually done. Okay, so that is all the stones complete, which is good. So let's just do this little shed. Get quite a quick little clean. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit of a wrap round. Don't want to miss any of the little edges, or the trim I should say. Okay, so let's... I've got to do the hinges. Perfect. Yeah, I feel like with this game you can actually miss a lot of little things. Some of them are quite specialised, and I feel like you can miss it if you haven't got the well, concentration, or so just like the hinges, etc. Okay, so I actually want to do the windows, just so we can actually get this done. So first window, is it going to ping? Yep. And then we'll do the second window. Perfect. Okay, so a lot of this is actually getting complete quite quick, so that's good. I think I'm more worried about the little house over there. I'm hoping that won't be quite a challenge. Now, I said it on the last video, I don't actually want these videos to be so long, just because I don't want people actually waiting around for like an hour watching a video of me cleaning. I'd rather, you know, try and compress it into like between 15 and 30 minutes. I mean, this video might be a little bit longer, solely because, you know, we're going to be doing 2 jobs. But yeah, hopefully I can edit into a shortened down version. I think that is all complete now. Perfect. Okay, so let's just do this a little bit. Now, I don't know why that hasn't pinged. I don't know if the axe... No, it's different. Okay. I missed that little bottom bit. So, all this bit is complete now. So we've done the lamp, we've done the stones, the little shed, and the axe. So, oh my god, there's more stuff over there. Oh, look, another cat. Oh my, there's 2. Okay, so let's do this little footstool here. Okay, so that's complete. Let's do the little lamp, just so that's done. I think I might actually leave the big house till last, just because I think that's going to probably be the hardest bit. Perfect. Okay, I think that is all complete. So this side's complete now. So we've just got the little campfire left to do. Okay, so let's just do the seat first. I think that's the plan. I think let's just carry on doing it in area by area, solely because I don't want to become too overwhelmed with what I've missed. You know, the last thing you want to do is get to the end and there's a list of 20 things that you've actually missed. Okay, so... yeah, so this lunchbox has multiple things that are actually pinging off right now, so... that's complete. So let's just do the trim while I'm here. Yeah, let's stick with the green one. I thought the green's quite good in this area. Now you can actually play this game with co-op. I feel like it would be a lot easier if there was two players doing this. It obviously would be a lot quicker. There you go, we've got that trim. But yeah, I'm happy quite focusing on doing this myself, really. I'm not... I'm not too upset about it. Just more work for me, just more work. Okay, so that's gone. Right, let's get the floor done, just because I think with the barbecue, because it maybe has the stainless steel, it might be a little bit difficult. So let's actually just get this floor done. I mean, I do like what this game does. I mean, it uses colour, where it's so vibrant that when you actually clean the dirt, you actually feel actually quite accomplished by doing something. So, I mean, look, when you stand back, it's obviously quite animated, but that's what makes it great. Okay, so let's just do the fireplace. Now, I guarantee that it's going to want me to do the inside trim under probably where them stones are. Actually, second thought, I think it just flashed there, so yeah, thank God I don't have to do that. Okay, so let's do this top row. Okay, so that one's done. Is that everything done on the fire pit? Focus on the barbecue. I mean, I've got my phone going off completely from Vicky, but Vicky, I mean, I'm just focusing on the job at hand. All these distractions aren't really helping me too much, Vicky. Okay, so I think at this point we may need to change just to a stronger nozzle. God, look how dirty everything is here. Okay, so what else do I have to clean? I missed a little spot in the corner, right? Okay, have I missed anything else? Right, is the barbecue complete now? I think it may be. Yeah, so the barbecue's complete, which is good. So everything is now done except this little house. So let's focus on the floor. Okay, I'm just going to try the nozzles. They're different ones. So let's just try white. Yeah, white's going to be a good settings pick. White's probably just going to get rid of the good like base coat. Just removes all the soot from the floor. I saw it actually didn't remove too well on the yellow, but on the floor it's doing quite well. So sadly, in case people watch, I actually done my first live stream here on the channel. I mean, it was kind of like my first sort of like walkthrough. I've done a few other little live streams, but nothing like a live kind of game walkthrough. And yeah, it didn't go as well as kind of what I was hoping. I think because when it comes to editing, I do like to chop and change. You know, anything that I don't really like in the video will get cut. And obviously with live, I feel like it's just a different kind of way of kind of editing playing games. So maybe we'll do it in the future. But I think for this moment in time, I think I'm happy just doing what I'm doing, and I kind of wanted to do it just to build maybe the community a little bit more and cast a bigger net. But I just think, you know, what I'm doing right now, stay true of what I like to do. You know, editing's obviously not for everyone, as well as live streaming is not probably for everyone. And I think it just one of them things at the moment that I don't feel that super comfortable doing live. So, you know, I know a few other people have been kind of commented in previous videos that they wanted more live stuff, which is cool, but yeah, I just think at this time it's something that I'm probably not going to focus on. So I'd rather be truthful in the channel. You know, hopefully people can maybe give me kind of, maybe not the confidence, but the sheer kind of idea that, you know, how to improve. I think that's always what I want to do here on this channel. I kind of want to get better. I suppose everyone's not great when they first start off, which is, you know, perfectly great. But yeah, if people want to give feedback or anything that hopefully will kind of will improve what we're doing, then, you know, I definitely take it on board. Okay, so let's just change to a stronger nozzle. Right, so let's get the extension out as well, because that's probably going to help. I mean, I'm so thankful that it kind of alerts dirt, because there's some bits of dirt that I don't even notice. Like, if it's too dark, it's actually quite hard to see. So I'm quite happy about that feature. Otherwise, I feel like it'd be a little bit of a nightmare. Okay, I'm hoping we're actually getting everything. So we've got this little... I mean, I feel like I've gone a little bit rogue here. I've just started kind of getting out of the system, really, and just started to do what I want. So I think everything is now done that I can see from the front. Oh, dog bowls need to be complete. Okay, what else is left? So we've got the door to do, as well as this trim. Right. Yeah, the trim will probably be activated when I do the roof bit. I'm going rogue. Nope, can't climb it. Okay, so let's just do this little light. So that's been complete. So on the overhang, what am I missing now? Okay, I must have got everything on the overhang. Okay, so let's do the windows. Yeah, so I'm thankful that you don't actually have to get every bit of dirt from the surface removed. You can actually just get 99% of it. There is going to be some little bits which are quite difficult to find, especially with my eyesight. I'm trying to avoid using the small nozzles just because I don't want to spend ages actually locating every little bit of speck. Okay, so I think everything's been completed. Did the chair get... No. Oh my god, that's a lot from behind. Okay. Wow, so chair's now complete. I mean, I only got $2 for that. Okay, so I think let's get with a plan. Let's focus on the yellow around the house. Get the yellow complete. And then we can actually work our way up. Otherwise, like I said, you will get kind of overwhelmed with what you are missing. Especially when you come towards the end of the level. And it gives you a list of like 20, 30 things that you've actually missed. And they're all going to be obscure names. Right, so we actually missed that trim. Oh my god. There's more behind. so I think the window is now all complete. Oh, I've actually missed some stuff on the floor. Okay. What else? Ah, perfect. So everything's now been found. So let's just do a little sweep. If there is anything I've missed. So I've got this side left to do. And then it just looks like we've got the roof left. Okay, so should we now focus on the roof? Should we try and do as much as we can? Stand up. Okay, should we try and do as much as we can from this height? Yeah, I feel like we've hit our limit now, so let's get the ladder. Okay, nice to jump everywhere, so let's grab that. And let's focus on the top. Okay, so this side of the roof got complete, which is good. So now we have just got this side to do. I mean, at the moment, everything that we've cleaned hasn't been too difficult. I mean, on this location, I feel like this location's a lot easier just because it's spread out more than the bathroom. When you're more in them confined places, I find that's a little bit more difficult. Yeah, so let's get on the floor and let's get rid of the red so far, and then it just means then we've got the chimney left to do. Okay, so we've got 96% of this build done, or this job done, I should say. I guarantee there's going to be loads of little mini things I've actually missed, which is going to be a pain in the arse. Okay, I'm actually going to see if I can use this ladder on this side. Might actually give me better reach. Okay, so that's been done. Was that oh, that was the flashing. Okay, so what have I actually missed now? So let's have a look. So it looks like everything has been complete apart from the cabin base. So let's highlight that. Only 75% has been done. The cabin roof ridge. The fire pit chain, and the fire pit kettle. Okay, I don't actually even think I even done any of the kettle. And the chain's been complete. Right, the kettle's been done, so cool. So now we've just got the cabin base corner block, the cabin roof ridge. Okay, that was simple. And then now we've just got the cabin roof ridge. I thought I'd done everything on that ridge. Must have missed something quite small. Perfect, job complete. That was nice and easy. So yeah, we've got $1,200 now. So let's see the timeline. So let's now return to the base and let's see if we can actually upgrade our equipment. Okay, so furniture's unlocked. So we can actually buy new. First of all, let's actually look at our trophies. So yeah, we've done the van, the toilet, and the cabin now. So that's quite cool. No, I think it makes more sense. Let's buy this one. And then what we'll do is we'll upgrade it just so then we have a better gun in the future. Because these upgrades are only $150, $300. So it's not crazy, but it's a medium duty compared to, the lighter ones that we have. So yeah, we've got the light duties, both of them. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So let's happy with that gun. Now Now, if you did like the video, feel free to leave it a like. Now, we've actually completed 3 jobs now. So next one will be the 4th one, which is going to be that house. So if you did like the video, feel free to leave it a like. If you can subscribe, that would be great. And yeah, episode 3 will come out really, really shortly. So catch you on the next one.